Good evening. Today I will tell you a story about a conversation that I had about 6 years ago with a young lady who had died. Yeah. And I want to tell you this story to give you an idea of what it's like to be a medium. Yeah. See, I never wanted to be a medium. I never liked it. I can tell you this honestly. No, I never liked it. I would never go into business with this, because it would mean I would have to do it on a regular basis. I don't like it. See, it just happened. When I was about 30 years old, I started to hear the dead people. Yeah, and it's been going on ever since. Now, some people might think that it's pleasant. It's not to me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feel like this. No. Maybe some people enjoy it, but I actually doubt it, that they enjoy it. Because there's a lot of emotions and it's confusing. It takes up your time. You see, there are other things that you want to do, right? And this is not pleasant. And then there are those who say, well, prove it. Yeah, I don't believe this. You have to prove it to me that this is what's going on. Yeah. I wonder why they think that I care about whether they believe it or not. I don't. I never do. You can believe whatever you want. And if you don't like the stories, there are other channels, you see. No, I don't care what people think about this. No. I just know what's going on. Yeah. All right. So this story, it was 6 years ago, and I was doing nothing basically. I was totally relaxed. That's actually usually when it happens. Yeah. So then I feel this extreme panic. Yeah. And I never panic. And I had no reason to panic. It was extreme. We're talking about the real thing here, not like some people say, I'm panicking. No, this was extreme. So I knew something was going on, and I started to look. And it was very strong and clear, yeah, which is not very common. Usually it's messy and very emotional and stuff, right? Well, this was emotional, but it was sort of clear. Yeah, understand? Clean, almost. Yeah. So I looked, and the first thing I see is trees, tall trees. Yeah, and I see the scene from a person's eyes. Yeah, and I soon realized that it's a young lady. And she's running, and she's in panic. She's running for her life, and she's avoiding the trees, you see? Yeah. And then she's running, and then I see a body lying on the ground, dead body. And she just keeps running as fast as she can. Then I hear gunshots. In a distance. Yeah. And she's just running. Yeah. And she's crying, and she's totally terrified. Yeah. And then she reaches water. See? And she runs out into the water, and then she's shot in the back. And I don't feel the pain, but I feel the impact of the bullet in the back, in her back. And then she dies in the water. Okay, so that's what she's telling me. And then I feel that she's very, very sad. She's crying, right? And I start to get the picture, and she's telling me more. And I'm sure all of you remember this thing that happened in Norway, right? Many, many years ago, this total idiot killing a lot of young people on this island, right? It was all over international media. Everybody was talking about it, basically. right? Big incident. And I will not mention this idiot's name, right? But this is what happened, yeah, to this young lady. Yeah, she was killed by this idiot. Yeah. And then I was wondering why she was talking to me. I was curious about this. And then she said, I've been trying to reach my parents. My parents are so very, very sad. I'm trying to talk to them. They can't hear me, right? So maybe one day you will meet them, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting emotional now when I remember this story. Yeah, she said, maybe one day you will meet them and you can tell them my story. Yeah. Yeah. And that I'm still here, you know. Now, I don't really understand how this works. No. I know that when people die, very often they want to talk to their family or their friends to explain something about their death or, you know, something. Or just tell them that they are still there, you know. And when people don't hear them, it can be a bit troublesome for the relatives for some time, yeah, as this dead individual is trying to reach them. It can be pretty strong, yeah. That's right. And when they don't reach them, they will try to reach somebody else close by who can hear them, right? I know this from experience, that this is very common. So maybe that's what happened to this young lady. She was so desperate to reach her parents, and finally she found this guy in Sweden who could hear her, right? Maybe. Now, I don't know how this works. No. Maybe there is a notice board on the other side, a notice board. If you want to talk to somebody who's alive, contact this and this person. There's a name and address. I don't know how it works. But she did find me, yeah. And who knows, maybe I will talk to her parents one day, yeah. Right, so maybe now you understand, yeah. This is how it works. This took me maybe 20 minutes. It was sort of educational, yeah, but it was sort of hard work, emotional. I couldn't do anything else, you see. So this is not something that I like to do. It's just what's going on. This is what's happening to me, yeah. Quite often, actually, yeah. All right. Be good.